What actually happens inside your brain the second those lights go out? Welcome to this explainer, where we're going to dive into the cinematic, biological mystery of sleep. Now, we've all been told our entire lives that we absolutely need 8 hours a night, right? But what if those 8 hours are totally empty? What if the secret to waking up with elite mental clarity, emotional resilience, and just boundless physical energy has almost nothing to do with how long you sleep and literally everything to do with how deep you sleep?
Let's start by validating a very, very real frustration. You do everything right. You get into bed on time, you clock your 8 hours, your alarm goes off, and yet, you still wake up with a heavy head, brain fog, and just this deep sense of cognitive fatigue. You're completely exhausted. Why? Well, this is the absolute hallmark of modern burnout. Your nervous system is caught in a loop of high stress and cortisol overload, and honestly, simply lying in the dark just isn't enough to break it.
To actually break that loop, we need a total paradigm shift. Because, as we'll see today, deep sleep isn't just some passive state of rest. It's an active, highly aggressive biological cleaning and rebuilding process. Merely closing your eyes, that's really just the entry fee. The actual magic happens deep in the architecture of your sleep cycles. And if you don't reach those specific depths, your brain simply cannot repair itself from the stress of modern waking life.
Section 1. Anatomy of Deep Sleep, the Biological Descent.
A lot of people confuse REM sleep with deep sleep, but they serve entirely different functions. While REM sleep, which stands for rapid eye movement, is absolutely crucial for emotional processing and memory integration, our focus today is slow-wave sleep. This is the deepest, most profound layer of biological restoration. This is where the physical repair, the tissue regeneration, and the clearing out of metabolic toxins actually takes place.
As you enter this state, known as stage N3 or slow-wave sleep, your brain begins emitting these highly synchronized, low-frequency delta waves. Your nervous system finally shifts away from the high-stress fight-or-flight hustle of daytime survival. The sympathetic nervous system actively powers down, and your parasympathetic rest and digest state completely takes over. Your heart rate and breathing synchronize. You're entering a state of profound physiological relief.
Section 2. The glymphatic wash cycle, your brain's night shift cleaning crew.
Enter the glymphatic system. You can think of the glymphatic system as a highly specialized night shift cleaning crew that physically washes the microscopic landscape of your brain. See, during the day, as your brain consumes massive amounts of energy to help you focus and work, it generates metabolic waste. Left unchecked, this waste causes brain fog, fatigue, and cognitive decline. The glymphatic system is quite literally how your body flushes it all out.
The scale of this cleaning process is staggering, and it really comes down to this absolutely wild number, 60%. During slow-wave deep sleep, a neurotransmitter called norepinephrine, which is what keeps you alert during the day, suddenly drops. Because of this drop, your actual brain cells shrink slightly, allowing the interstitial space between them to physically expand by 60%. Your brain literally opens up its internal plumbing to prepare for a deep clean.
This huge expansion allows clear cerebral spinal fluid to rush right in and wash away toxic metabolic debris. And we're not just talking about general everyday waste here. This fluid specifically targets amyloid beta and tau proteins. These are the exact toxic proteins that, if allowed to build up, are heavily linked to the development of Alzheimer's disease and other neurodegenerative conditions. During deep sleep, this wash cycle carries these toxins safely out of your brain into the bloodstream to be eliminated for good.
Section 3. Rebuilding Body and Mind, the Nocturnal Hormonal Symphony.
Right behind this physical repair is a highly orchestrated hormonal symphony. During deep sleep, somatostatin, which normally acts as a biological brake on growth hormone, decreases. At the exact same time, cortisol, your primary stress hormone, plummets to its lowest possible levels. With the brake removed and your stress lowered, human growth hormone experiences a massive spike. This is the exact trigger for profound tissue regeneration, muscle repair, and fat mobilization. Your body is physically rebuilding your resilience for the very next day.
So the absolutely crucial point here is that up to 70% of your body's total daily growth hormone is released in just that very first deep sleep cycle of the night. If your sleep gets disrupted early on, or if you go to bed super stressed and fail to reach deep sleep at all, you're entirely missing out on this massive pulse of restorative hormones. You are essentially waking up biologically older and physically under-repaired.
Section 4. The Optimization Protocol, Mastering Your Sleep Architecture.
So, to guarantee we actually hit those deep sleep cycles, we have to engineer the perfect circadian wind down. According to the research, cutting off caffeine by 12 p.m. significantly increases your likelihood of falling asleep and staying asleep. By 8 p.m., dimming the lights protects your natural melatonin production. And finally, dropping your core body temperature around 10 p.m. is scientifically proven to trigger earlier and much deeper slow-wave sleep.
Your environment completely dictates your biology. Lowering your bedroom temperature actively assists that core body heat drop we just talked about. Introducing continuous white noise is vital too, because even hidden nocturnal noises you don't consciously hear, like old plumbing or a car driving by, can pull you right out of slow-wave sleep and interrupt your glymphatic wash cycle. And reserving your bed strictly for sleep builds a powerful psychological association that tells your brain this space is only for deep recovery.
But, optimizing the room isn't enough. We have to regulate the nervous system itself. If you lie in bed worrying, your sympathetic nervous system stays active, and deep sleep becomes literally impossible. Studies show that writing out a specific to-do list before bed significantly reduces that looping ruminant thinking, letting you fall asleep faster. Mindfulness practices actively shift you into that required parasympathetic state. And surprisingly, even a simple 30-minute daily walk outdoors builds up what's known as sleep pressure, deepening your slow-wave sleep at night.
As sleep expert Dr. Michael Grandner points out here, consistency is the master key that anchors all of these protocols together. Going to bed and waking up at the exact same time every single day, yes, even on the weekends, is what optimally regulates your internal clocks. Your brain learns exactly when to deploy its night shift cleaning crew, maximizing your daytime cognitive performance.
Section 5. Rest as active recovery, the foundation of waking life.
We really have to stop viewing sleep as just turning off or powering down like some kind of machine. It's a highly active, dynamic, and totally essential period of biological optimization. Without it, our memories fragment, our emotional resilience absolutely crumbles, and our brains literally fill up with toxic waste. Sleep is the foundation that makes a vibrant, healthy waking life possible in the first place.
As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with a question to ask yourself tonight. When you get into bed, are you just putting your body in the dark for 8 hours? Are you just parking your car in the garage? Or are you actively designing the deep sleep architecture required to plug it in and truly recharge? The choice and your long-term cognitive health is entirely up to you.